Perfect. Welcome very much to our presentation. Today we're gonna show the solution for the situation in which the company is right now. My name is Filip, this is Mitch, and in next 10 minutes we're gonna say clearly and briefly what is and what it's gonna be. Mitch, please. This is the company overview for 40 years of experience, and most of the time the company was profitable, was successful for most of the times. But in last years, recent years, we have the decrease in customers, decrease in revenue. Thanks to Ms. Shelby Givens, the cost has curbed, and this is basically the person who helped the company get into the way we are right now. We are in the way of growth. So what's the worst is behind. Miss, please. This is the analysis of strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats, which will be presented by Mitch.
So you think that the biggest strengths that Westlake has right now are its location, which are close to other businesses that have developed in recent years, and also experience, because they have a lot of bowlers that have been there for over 30 years. But they have a lot more weaknesses, such as the facilities, a lot of which need to be replaced. Their employees, though there are few, they're not very inspired or motivated to go above and beyond what their tasks are. They also have a lack of capital to reinvest in the bowling alley to make it better, and also a small customer base beyond those bowlers that have been there for many years. But there are a few opportunities for Westlake. The development of the city of Raleigh in the past few years has been a lot with the universities and the Research Triangle. There are a lot of young, high-income professionals that may be potential customers for Westlake. However, there are also 3 nearby bowling alleys, which they don't have as good of a location as Westlake, but they are competition. And also just the nearby businesses, restaurants, other places like that in the surrounding area by Westlake that compete for customers' time. So some potential solutions that we thought of to address making Westlake more profitable was to continue Ms. Gibbons' current strategy, which is to cut costs and slowly build the customers in very cheap ways, such as contacting universities and workplaces, or to sell the business, which we thought wasn't practical because it would result in a loss on the loan that the board gave the company. Or, as Ms. Gibbons wanted to expand the business in one of the 2 ways that she developed, which is either develop Westlake into a kid-friendly family atmosphere, or into an upscale bowling lounge that would take advantage of the nearby area of young professionals. And now as far as how we picked our proposal, we wanted to pick the one that had the most potential for high-income growth, that would make the company much more profitable in the upcoming years, as well as that would fit the strengths of Westlake the best, and what we feel fits it the best is what Phil will touch on now.
Yeah. So what we want to do is upscale bowling lounge. Why we want to do it? We want to do it first of all because of the prime location. We are in the entertainment area, we are entertainment facility, and we want to keep it in that way. This is what I actually said, that existing business around, and the young professionals represent the biggest, like 1/3 of the city population, which is more than 1,000 of people, is the young professionals. And the young professionals spend way more money on entertainment than families. For example, when a family goes to spend money, they buy just like few pieces of food, beverages, and that's it. When young professionals go together to have a party, their spendings are way bigger. So, first of all, how we want to do it? The renovation and repair of the outdated interior. We have to renovate interior to attract people. As profits increase, slowly we will implement the upscale plan and start small. First rule, we don't have big current assets actually, so we have to start small. Adding 2 or 3 pool tables. We all know the facilities where bowling are working together with other games. So, for example, pool tables, tennis. There's a lot of situations like this, and darts. When we have more than one activity in our place, more people will come because more people is attracted to play or bowling, or darts, or pool, or table tennis than just bowling. This is it. And this is how we want to grow the people. This is how we want to invite them to our place. What we want to do is to make these people more crowded, more trendy, more fitable to the people that will come here and play together and have fun together and spend the money together in our place. This is the timeline when March, which is right now, we're gonna renovate. This is no time for wait, no time for waiting for a miracle. We have to do it right now, so let's do it right now. Renovation. Then April, purchase of the entertainment facilities, so pool tables, table tennis, darts, and so on. As the revenues increase, in first quarter of 2011, we're gonna add a bar. Adding a bar is a very important and the crucial thing which will increase the revenues. Because where people spend the money in places like this, in the bar, for drinks, for food. Then we want to add in the first or second quarter, TV and karaoke machine. Why? Because instead of playing every day pool, billiard, food, bowling, anything, we can organize once or twice a week a karaoke night, and other kind of people will come. The market is spreaded thanks to this. And then for the renovation, transition into launch type place is the final goal. Is the final goal. Not for now, we can't predict, but is the final goal to which we want to take this company by all these moves. Okay, Mitch, please. Now about the financials again. Mitch?
So the way that we propose that our proposal be paid for is using the current assets that Westlake has right now, which is about $9,000. And for the renovation that would occur this month, we would think that Westlake would buy the supplies and hire a handyman to do the labor, and we estimate that would cost about $2,000 to fix up the little things like the wallpaper, the things that need to be replaced in the bowling alley. And then in April, for the pool tables and the darts and the little entertainment options, it would be about $3,000. And as far as hiring part-time employees, once we get more customers that demands more employees to be able to run the place, one part-time employee would be about $6,000, and we would hire that as we saw the need for it, as time goes along. And currently, Ms. Gibbons has predicted about $40,000 in revenue growth for 2010, and we think by adding these options that will be increased even more. As far as for 2011, the cost of the bar we estimate to be about $5,000. And the salary of a bartender is about $14,000 annually for part-time, but that cost would be go down with the nights that Westlake chose to be open for the bar. It could be weekend nights like Thursday through Saturday, so that cost would be less. As far as the TV and karaoke, be about $1,000. So these would all be cost-effective options that would not only bring in new customers, but also keep the customers that are there in Westlake longer, so that they can spend more money on food, they can spend more money on additional bowling games. However, if revenues do not grow the way that we anticipate, we don't propose that Westlake be sold because again, as we said, they'd be at a loss. So another way that we could try to bring profits up is to bring the focus not just on bowling, but maybe on other leagues, billiards leagues, ping pong leagues, something that would attract non-existing customers to the bowling alley and get them to spend more money.
Basically, what we show is the solution not only to pay the loan, but also to increase the money in the company, to increase the revenue, which will help to constantly move on all the time. Because right now we are in the place that we started again, and let's keep this start in the way of developing. This is what we want to show. Thank you very much, and now it's time for questions and answers.
Can I just